Hello everyone, Jack Getchman here from Scootertrix Studios, and I am back to do another commentary for Scootertrix the Abridged, this time for episode 11. So let's begin.
But what's the point of wearing it? Spike, it's cold outside. But you're covered in hair.
Episode 11 turned out much better than I thought it was going to. On paper, like the whole general premise of it was kind of mediocre to me, but it just kept on getting better and better as I kept writing, and then it just turned into a great episode. And then a lot of jokes worked as well. You know, this opening sketch, for example, just a great look at, why do ponies wear clothes in the winter? You know, they have hair. They don't need clothes. And then Twilight's not even wearing that much. She just has a saddle and some boots. You know, what does she need a saddle for? You know, why do ponies need saddles? Doesn't make any sense. And that's where Spike comes in, and since he's not a pony, he's a great character to come in and draw attention to this stuff. So I love using Spike like that. He's very useful in terms of actual parody in Scootertrix, or kind of, drawing attention to stuff in the universe. I did also put in there, though, that scarves are actually surprisingly warm. They really are. If you put one on, it's much warmer.
Oh dear, we're really in trouble now. Now I never want to see this happen again.
Yes, I think this scene was a little longer. I think 2 scenes in this were cut a little short for time.
Wonder what that was all about.
Yeah. And talking about the song. I was actually debated on having a song in this episode. And at one point I was debating on whether or not to have the song from episode 10 in this episode. But it didn't really... I don't know, it didn't fit with what because episode 10 I was trying to do some stuff and the song really benefited it there. Yeah, and eventually, and then like with the success of the last song or the, lack of success with the last song or whatever, yeah, and then there was no time, because these are weekly episodes at this point, so I'm like, I don't have that much time to write a song and then record it.
The bird, so that there's no confusion. Okay.
Yeah. And you can't just, and that's something I learned, is you can't record a song in like a week. You have to give the person like much longer to learn the song. It's not like recording voices. It takes much longer to get songs down. So that's something I learned.
No. Why not? Well, because I don't. But they're great. Look, you get a little armband. Yeah.
So again, watching the episode without sound really helped with this one. Yeah, just trying to make it different from the actual episode, but still make it look like it makes sense with the footage.
What is that? Listen.
I don't know why I used it so much, but it was just, I don't know, maybe I got into a phase or something.
Are you okay, Nelly?
I don't know. I like a good wombo combo every now and then.
See you later, Applejack. Okay, see ya. Hello, Twilight. Hey, Pinky. What you doing?
Music in this was okay. I think it fit the winter theme, but it's not my best stuff. I don't know.
Really? How do you know? Damn it! Gotta stop doing that. What? Say.
This one just had a lot of great jokes in it too.
Yes, Pinky.
It's just a good episode. I really like this one.
Isn't it great? It's got a little armband. Yeah, I know. And it comes in different colors. Yeah, I get it. It's customizable. Yeah, I get it. Where do you guys get those anyway? Ha! You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Get this. It's from Rarity? Hello, Twilight.
I thought it was perfect that it came from Rarity.
No thanks. I just came to congratulate you on your outfit. I mean, I've seen ponies all over wearing them. Yes.
This scene was much harder to edit because Twilight only has like 2 clips where she's talking, and it's just really hard to edit with them.
Well, we're covered in hair, Twilight.
Well, yeah, but...
And at least it's not as useless
It's,
as
yeah,
a
it's not
scarf
great.
Or a winter saddle.
But seriously, what is that? What is that sound?
I don't hear anything.
Maybe the universe just hates you. So, what are you making now?
Oh, it's, the next big thing. I call it bird nest hats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think originally in the end I was gonna have Twilight actually get a vest, and then have like that end scene where she has a vest.
Whoa.
But
What are you doing?
I kind of
Trying to get over my fear.
gave it away for the whole
Sticking your head in
the bird nest hat.
Yeah, I wanna be brave
It's like, oh no, everyone's wearing
enough
bird
to
nest
go to
hats.
turf. When I bought this vest today, you know,
I also liked exploring Fluttershy's character here.
Yeah.
And because I'm at a point where I was trying to look more into characters, and trying to, you know, kind of build characters up a bit more.
You know, I looked at it and I thought, you know, I'm better than this. I could totally take on the rabbits. I just gotta be brave enough, you know?
Yeah, really, again, like, really like doing hiatuses because it gives me much more time to think and make everything go towards a goal, I guess. So that's more coherent and it looks more like a series, I guess.
You looked a fully grown dragon in the eye. Yeah, but I was trying to fly away. But you didn't. You didn't fly away. The dragon did. Yeah, I guess it did, didn't it? Yeah. You know,
This was cool, I liked this. I thought this was a great scene when I wrote it down.
Thanks, man. No problem. And Fluttershy, you shouldn't go looking in the burrows. That's, you know, you don't know what's living in these. Ah! Snakes! Oh my god!
This I thought was pretty good too.
Ow! Oh man, that's just... Oh god, that's...
A little tricky getting the timing right on this with Spike's lines and Fluttershy's lines, but I think it worked out fine.
Oh man, wow. Well, man, that never happens.
Timing is everything with comedy.
Darn it.
What?
I don't get it. Where is he?
Sombra?
Yes.
Oh yeah, and the twist.
All over this other
Forgot about the
territories.
twist. So I already kind of went over my thoughts on it in the episode 7 commentary.
Why not the
Um,
Northwest?
Because the last
But when this episode first came out, I was pretty excited about the twist, but then initially,
you would know about
like with blind commentators and kind of comments in general,
What kind of
it
smoke? Like
it didn't seem to have that much of an impact. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it was just an okay twist then. That's okay. And it wasn't until like some later reactions that, and some people were like, whoa, my god, that's so cool. They did this awesome twist. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it did work. Yeah. A lot of the time, I have no idea whether or not something turned out good or not. I really need the audience's feedback, or I don't know how they react to really determine whether or not it worked or not.
I've been running around all day putting out songs. It's this weather. Whenever it snows, you're all feeling inclined to sing. No more. All of you, clear up the snow right now. No, you had your chance and you blew it. Start clearing up winter. I will not tolerate this. Oh man. Oh, don't feel bad, Twy. I know it'll cheer you
This
up.
scene was a little longer,
Those vests
I
are now
think.
50% off. Oh my god, stop. There's no way.
And this scene was tricky in screenwriting This went through a lot of rewrites
if you actually buy one.
to make it work.
Okay, you might have something there.
It's weird, I look back at these and I kind of remember sometimes that it took a long time to get to that point in the script, because it wasn't working before.
I'm not sure if that's something that you want there, Twilight.
The scene's great.
Why not?
Well, you see, nobody wears the vest anymore because, that was yesterday's fashion.
Yesterday's fashion?
Yeah.
Also, I look at the editing now much more, and I'm gonna try and do much better in the editing, because it's been brought up by a couple people that the editing's not the best thing ever. Like lip syncing is kind of off, and you know, like the lips start right and end right, but the middle is all crazy, and it's, you know, so gonna do a bit more work on the lip syncing for the next set of episodes, or try to. Depends on if I give myself enough time. Oh yeah, and then that. So yeah, that was episode 11. One of my favorite episodes of Scootertrix. I think it turned out really well. Yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next episode, episode 12. Hope to see you there. See ya.